Hi guys, I think I lost you. Alright, so you didn't miss much. We are just getting started here. We just took a couple minutes, got ourselves nice and chill, and now we are coming to a seated position with our feet in front. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright, those feet are going to be in front. You can put any props you have out of the way. And just sit up nice and tall. Really stretch out those legs. Point those toes up to the ceiling. And point your butt. Just shake it around a little bit if you want. And then take one leg in, bend it, straighten out the other leg, and turn and face that straight leg. And then bring that leg down, or bring the upper body down to meet your leg. Take some big breaths in and big breaths out. And then come and turn towards that bent knee and roll it down, hip on the ground. And come on up and turn again. And come back down on that first side. Come on up and let's switch it out. Oh, there's legs. Toes up, reach down. You reach toward that bent knee. And then back to a step for laying down. Alright, come on up. Cross those legs, but we're not crossing them on top of each other. One's in front, one's behind. Keeping those hips on the ground, rolling, leaning forward. Okay, and then switch legs. Kind of warming up that upper back, lower back, all back, And come on back. Straighten those legs back out again. Pick one leg, hug it on in. Big squeeze. And all we're going to do is walk that foot out a little bit. Bring those hands on the inside and reach towards that straight leg. This knee is still up to the ceiling as much as it can be. It's not like popped out to the side, I mean. And then let's switch it up. Other side. Big squeeze. And then walk that foot a little bit out. Come on the inside and walk it forward. Come back in. Knees out, feet to touch. Grab those toes and then lean forward. Flat back as much as you can. Relaxing those hips. And come on up. Bring those legs around. Come to kneeling. Take one leg, bring it in front, and roll it up, low lunge. Hands on the thighs, leaning forward, making sure you can still see those toes on the front leg and stretching out the back leg hip flexor here. Shoulders back and down. And let's put it on. Other side. Same side. On in. Lean forward, low lunge. Arms on the side. Hands on the thighs. That's right here. Release. Beautiful. Come back as you sit down on our heels. Now, if you want to put your blanket or pillow underneath, that's fine. We're going to be here about a minute or two, so if you want to get comfortable, feel free. If not, no worries. If you feel like you can hold on to that position comfortably with it, then good for you. Okay, we're just rolling our shoulders back and down. There's some lower body stretches, and I'm going to use some upper body for stretch. Okay. Bring those hands together in prayer, fingertips pointed up, almost dead toes, I don't know why. Pulling the shoulders back and down and pushing into those hands. There should be an active pose here, not passive. And all we're going to do is we're just going to push up and back down. I'd like you to keep your palms touching. So if you go high enough or low enough and your palms are detaching from each other, then you're going too much out of your range. Back to the center. Lift those fingers down. and come down and up. Same thing, this is your axis here. This should take some thought. Not a lot of thought, but you're not just flipping your hand all over the place. And then come back to center, point those fingertips out, and go out and in. And now let's make it like a little fisherman and back. Adding a little lateral movement, side to side. One more time. And back. Now let's go diagonal one way and diagonal another way. So making a letter V here. Two more each side. And then really shake it out. Take one arm, doesn't matter which one. Bring it up, elbow and shoulder to line up with each other as best as possible. And we're going to open, flat, down. Just going through a nice range, concentrating on one arm at a time so we can really feel if there's any pulling or tugging or uncomfortableness. One more. Shake it up. Other side. Bring that elbow up. And let's go up, middle, and down. Why does one arm feel different than the other? What's different about it? I know I have a lot more tightness in my left shoulder than my right. That's me. Do one more. And then shake it out. Grab some water if you have it near you, which hopefully you do. All right, hands by the side. Shoulders back. Big circle. So we're doing like the top end of the goddess squat here. So our lower body's nice and chill right now. We'll add it in a little while. We're just working on the upper body. Waking up. Getting it out of its funk of being in the same position for a long time, whether that be in a bed, in a car, at a desk. And let's final twist. And come back to center, shake it off, and we are going to stand on up. I'm going to remove my prop. In whatever way I would like to stand up, that's how I'm going to do it. Make it very scientific like that. Making any adjustments that you need to make. And then standing up nice and tall. Shake it out, get any sort of wiggles out. And then we're going to do a full goddess squat. So I'm going to turn sideways. So I have more room on that. I suggest you do the same, unless you have one of those really awesome circular wide mats or really wide rectangle mats, which I'm still thinking about looking into. Okay, so we're going to do our hands in front, and we're just going to squat down And we're going to come up. And this is nice and relaxed. This is not forceful in any way. You can decide how deep you go down in your squat. You're going to be here for a little while to relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop those hands, bring those feet in. We're going to do some squats where we're a little bit of a stagger. So one foot's going to go in front, or one foot's going to go in back. And I'm talking maybe like that much of a difference front to back. We're not talking like we're not here. We're not doing a lunge. We're doing a staggered squat. So I have my feet about hip distance apart still. One's just a little further in front than the other. That's it. I'm going to have my hands on my hips, or they can be in a prayer position, totally your choice, or maybe they can even be behind your back. All we're going to do is we're going to squat down a little bit, and we're going to come up. This is going to feel weird. No one does squats like this all the time. This is almost like a, oh, I need to reach down and pick up something I dropped type of situation, but you're in closed corners. I feel it a lot of my back hip, but it's not painful. Do 2 more. Okay, let's push it out. So everything is the exact same, except the other foot is in front. Hip distance is the same, depth front to back is the same. Hand position is the same. This is our last one. Beautiful. Come on up. Bring those hands down, no matter where they are. Let's all bring our hands to a mountain pose. So our hands are open, big, wide, fingers wiggling around. And then move them front to back. Opening up. And then pull left hand down. Touch right here in the forearm. And switch. So today we're going to try some lift off. And what I mean by that is coming from a lunge position to a warrior 3 position with the lower body, and then back. So we're pushing off and we're coming back. We're trusting that our mat is there to catch us. You decide how deep into that warrior 3 we want to get. That's what it's doing. Okay, so our feet are nice and wide. I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to bring it in front. So we're in this high lunge position here. So all we're going to do first, and if you want to hold on for balance, highly recommend, especially at the beginning, no worries, no judgments, just do it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward, I'm going to open my toes, and I'm going to come, lift that leg up a little bit, and then bring it back down. So I'm just lifting up and back down. Lift off, what's the opposite lift off? Touch down. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of them. with our leg nice and low to the ground, okay? Same hands can be wherever they want, including holding on for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you notice, I'm pausing, and 5. Relax. I'm pausing in between these. I'm not just bouncing front to back. All right, so let's do the same thing on the other side. So my other leg is in front, my right leg is in front, my left leg is behind. It's going to come up, and we'll see which side is better balanced for you today. It's not all the time. It's not always the same side. So, 3, 4, and off back. 4 more. Okay, great. We're going to add on. So, adjust, balance, get yourself situated, whatever you need. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up. We're going to tuck a knee in. You can bring it up as high as you want. You can come down here, or you can come up here, and then back down. So I'm going to do that on the other side. So here, lifting that leg up. I'm coming up either for any balance here or any balance here. And then I'm pressing back down. Okay, we're going to do 5 to each side. I'm going to grab a little sip of water real quick. Okay. You can go my speed or you can go slower. If you're going faster than me, maybe you need to hold on for balance. Okay. And you don't have to go as high or as low as me. You can make all the decisions yourself. I would just like you to start on the side that you have the least amount of balance with, and so you can match the height of that knee. Okay? All right, let's go. 1. Everything is its own motion. 2. 3. 4. 5. That's it. Touch down. And switch to the other side. You ready? Same thing. Come up. Knee in. Knee back. And down for 1. 1 more. Right. Okay. One more step. This time we're going to go into a full warrior 3 as in the position with our body. You do not have to do that though. You can do one of the other 2 variations. What I'm looking for is back here, lifting up, leaning forward, coming back down, touching back down. See on the other side. Leaning forward, leg comes up, body goes forward, leg comes down, touch back down. So 5 to the right, 5 to the left. Same as before, pick the side that you have the lesser balance skills today. You always want to match that side. Your arms can be here, they can be here, they can be here, wherever you need to have them for balance. And preferably, I'd like you to hold that warrior 3 for about a second or 2 before you come back down, but you know what your balance skills are today, so you can make that final decision. So once you get started, don't look at me. It'll make your balance get a little wonky, so just pay attention to you. Once you finish 5, reset, and go into the other side. Okay? Let's go. Reset and switch over. Hopefully you weren't looking at me because that's why it was horrible. But you know what? It's okay. And I'm going to come down. Awesome work. Good job. Okay. Shake it out. That's all the balance we're going to do for right now. Going to do some chair twists, and then we'll bring it down to the ground, cool it off, and finish up for today. So, our feet are going to be square in the hip. So I have a gap about that much in between my feet, but that's what I have based on my anatomy. So, I'm going to have my hands in prayer here, or in front, in a prayer pose. I'm going to sit back on my heels and bring my butt back, my hips down, and like I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm going to hold it there. So, go down. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're going to do that one more time. I want you to make sure that if your legs are not touching, if they're like, let's say they're here, when you come back, your legs are still not touching. They're not dipping in like that. And even if they are touching, totally cool, no problems, but just make sure that your legs are not bowing in on each other. You're not using your other thigh or other knee to support you and staying still. Each leg, lower body, extremity is its own thing. It's not supporting the other one by bracing. Okay, one more time. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Get back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Okay, we're going to do a twist to one side. So we're going to squat down, rotate here, 10 seconds. Come on up, other side, 10 seconds. As I said before, if you'd rather have your hands here in this type of position, I find it a lot more comfortable than this, but you can totally pick. Not a problem. Okay, so we're going to squat down first, and then we're going to rotate. So send our hands together. Let's squat down and twist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Come up. Shake it out. Side B. Squat down. Rotate for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Roll it up. Shake it out. We're going to do one more time each side. We ready? Okay, get yourself back to your starting position. Hands in front. Squat down. Rotate for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Roll it up. Shake it out. Last time, last side. Squat it down. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Roll it up. Awesome. Just walk it kind of back and forth a little bit. Shake it out. Awesome job. And now we're going to head back down to the ground for our more relaxing cool down section. So however you'd like to get onto the ground, please do so. Grab some water on your way down if you can. Feels good? All right. Let's come all the way down. Give those knees a giant squeeze and rock them side to side. Bring those knees in. Drop those feet to the ground. Open those knees up to the side. Either have your hands on your belly, or if you have feet to release, bring those arms up overhead and grab the opposite shoulder, or shoulder or elbow. Okay, now which one's more comfortable for you? I find grabbing the elbow more, but I know some people are a little bit more flexible than I am, so don't want to exclude those people. And I'm relaxing. If that means I need to kind of adjust the hips a little bit to do so, I'm going to. And I'm going to stay here for a little bit. I just breathe. Release some of that heat that we built. Take those arms, bring those knees in, and stretch out those legs. Now take those arms and bring it into a cactus position or a heel goal position. And see if you feel any stretching here. Really tuck the shoulder blades under. It may be a completely easy stretch, no problem whatsoever. Or you could feel a little slight pull or tingle. And as long as it's not painful, maybe you work into that stretch and squeeze to let those muscles relax. But of course, if it's pinching and it's in pain, then make the adjustment so it doesn't do those things. And bring those hands back up. Bring those knees in. Cross your right leg over your left. And drop those knees to the right side. Look over the left shoulder. Hands on your belly. Really relax. Breathe into those muscles. Breathe into those joints. And cross those feet, come back to the center. Cross the left leg over the right. Drop to the left. And look over the right. And cross those legs, come back to the center. Now, if you have a practice for a headstand, a wheel, a plow, anything like that, and you learn to do that now, go for it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then obviously we're not doing it. We're just going to bring those legs up into the air. So, if you have an alternate practice, by all means, do it now. Otherwise, one leg up in the air, Oh, I got something there. We're just going to hold it here for a couple seconds. And if you're doing your alternate practice, do it. Otherwise, bring those legs on the ground and bring those hips up into the air into a bridge. Bring those hips back down, bring those legs back into the air. The legs back down, hips back up. One more time, hips down, legs up. And then legs down, hips up. If you're in another posture, slowly work your way back out and make your way into a Shavasana. If you're with me, lower those hips, straighten out those legs, and you're already in Shavasana. It's 2 minutes that you have earned for nice quiet reflection, thanking your body for what it is able to do and what it will do. Nice deep breath. Go around those fingers, we'll go around those toes, bring those knees in, and roll onto one side. Stay here for a couple seconds, and then take that top arm and use it to push yourself back up to a seated position. Drop that head all the way down, stripping out the back of that neck. Turn and look to your right where that head is still down. And then the other way to your left. Come back to center, roll it up, point that chin up. And let's look to the right. And let's look to the left. Come back to the center, drop that head neutral, and you are done. Thank you so much for working out with me today, taking that time, going through our little morning practice. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Tuesday.